Hakkinen will be crowned champion on countback. James Monroe, 5 News.
Prince Nazim Hamed's weighed in for tonight's Fright Night World Featherweight fight in Atlantic City. The champion was half a kilo heavier than Irishman Wayne McCulloch. Naz is predicting he'll knock out the former champion within 3 rounds. The fight takes place in the early hours of tomorrow morning. We'll take a look at this afternoon's weather now. It'll be sunny with wintry showers in the north, but the south and west will continue to be battered by heavy rain. Temperatures ranging from 9 in the north to 13 in the southwest. Okay, that's it for now. I'll be back just before 6 with an update, and for a full roundup of the day's news and of course all the sports action, join me at 7:45 this evening. From everyone here, bye-bye.
Interactive wine tasting comes to 5.
The wines we're featuring this week are Chablis and Côte de Beaune.
So you've got 2 days to pop down the offie. Floyd Uncorked starting Monday at 8 on 5.
The real Monica behind the media spin.
She was a pawn and being used.
Get the full picture in The Full Monica, Sunday at 8 on 5.
That tiny quarterback in the twilight of his career, he's dazzling the NFL. You better believe it, as Flutie plays the music.
In they go, in an exhilarating display of aquatic loveliness. Watch for the sweet flower-like patterns the lady...
Hold it, sisters! Coors only sponsor real sport! The NFL on 5 with Coors Beer.
This week on NFL Blast, how players get into the NFL. #1 draft pick, Peyton Manning. And football, Japanese style. Let's get right to it with last week's NFL action on NFL Replay.
Hey, you get how small that damn Flutie is until you get...
He is a shrimp. I know what he is. I know it, dadgummit.
Doug Flutie, the 5'10" quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, has been the talk of the NFL lately. Defenders can't seem to catch him, but his receivers catch almost everything he throws.
A sensational play by Flutie. Unbelievable.
Against Carolina last week, Flutie completed 18 of 22 passes for 282 yards. By the third quarter, the Bills led by 20 points, which frustrated Kevin Green and his Panther teammates.
What a spectacular throw by Doug Flutie!
Dadgummit! 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 I had you all the way.
The Bills' defense was as explosive as their offense.
Uh-oh, sack.
Bruce Smith's sack and fumble recovery sealed Buffalo's victory over the winless Panthers.
How come we can't win one, Michael? Why do you think it is, man? We got a lot of people on this team that got a lot of heart. I guess I don't understand it. And now we're freaking 0-7.
In Detroit, the Minnesota Vikings were hoping to stay undefeated, and running back Robert Smith's 134 yards rushing turned that hope into reality.
Here we go! All the way! Nice move downfield, and number 27, Mark Carrier, throws it with a little move to the inside, then went to the outside.
Lions rookie quarterback Charlie Batch showed his inexperience by focusing too long on his receiver, and cornerback Jimmy Hitchcock read him like a book.
Charlie Batch just telegraphed the throw, meaning he looked exactly where he was going to throw the ball. Jimmy Hitchcock read his eyes, knew it was coming.
Vikings quarterback Randall Cunningham contributed to the well-rounded attack by throwing 2 touchdowns.
Reed in the corner of the end zone, hauls it in from Cunningham.
With the win, Minnesota now has firm control of the NFC's Central Division. In the NFC East, Dallas remains on top. In the Central, Green Bay tries to stay within striking distance. While in the West, the powerful San Francisco 49ers set the pace.
Now, Blast brings you the game plan. On passing plays, the offensive linemen protect the quarterback by forming a pocket. This keeps the defense away from the quarterback until he can throw a pass. Time to learn more about American football as Blast goes inside the game. Every spring, the NFL holds its highly anticipated collegiate draft.
Welcome to the National Football League's 62nd annual college draft.
The draft started in 1936 and is a way to fairly distribute talent among NFL teams.
Steelers' first-round selection, Joe Green.
With the first pick of the draft, the Indianapolis Colts select quarterback, University of Tennessee, Peyton Manning.
The process is simple. Teams select college players from universities throughout the United States. The selections are based on a team's won-loss record. For instance, the Indianapolis Colts had the worst record in the league, so they got the first pick and took the University of Tennessee's star quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Schweitzer, and joining me now is Peyton Manning.
Each team has representatives both at the draft and at their team headquarters, so they can communicate who they want to pick or contact other teams to make trades.
Kansas City Chiefs are now up.
We got 2 5s, storm a 6.
The best we can do is the 7th. I want to sweep you with a 9th. I'll tell you, we're gonna go ahead and pick our guy.
Percy Snow, Michigan State.
Kansas City Chiefs select Percy Snow.
Players get extremely excited on draft day, but being a high draft pick does not guarantee success. A player must prove himself in training camp and during the regular season. Get the inside story on American football with NFL Files. Each year, thousands of kids play college football in the United States, but only a select few are good enough to play in the NFL.
Our eyes are on you. Got cameras all over the place. People not trying to find something out about you. Ready, go!
These players are evaluated in practice and games by NFL coaches and scouts. This process is called scouting. And it's this evaluation that determines how high the player will be chosen in the draft. These days, scouting is very scientific. But years ago, NFL teams sometimes didn't take scouting seriously.
I remember back in the early 60s, I was covering the Patriots, and they didn't have a scout. Mike Holloway was the head coach. He used to write questionnaires out to coaches. You know, do you have good players? And they'd send it out in the mail.
You would run people at some schools. Boy, the times were phenomenal. And you'd pace the 40-yard course that the head coach had laid out. It's only 37, 38 yards long.
In the 1970s, the Dallas Cowboys developed a process and method to scouting.
Does he run that 9.4, is that right? 9.400?
He runs a 9.4.
And now, scouting is one of the most important ways an NFL team can improve. If they choose good players, the team will get better.
The lengths to which coaches go now, the investment in terms of dollars, are so huge that they do everything they can think of to try to not miss.
The evaluation process is extremely thorough. Some college players are given a personality test, and all players are weighed and measured by NFL teams.
Brown, Mississippi State.
In this room, you'll strip down shoes, stockings, and hopefully you'll have some underwear on. If you don't, I can loan out a couple of these pages to hide your privates.
It's sometimes embarrassing, but it's important to NFL teams.
We certainly are not trying to dehumanize, but we need to look at the body of a player. Depending on the position, his body structure becomes very, very important. We don't want our linemen to have short arms.
I'm 33 and a half.
Mr. Adams is 6'0", 7'4".
But it's possible that scouting has become too scientific. Teams measure how big and how fast players are, but sometimes ignore how well they play on the field.
Not how much weight they lift, not how they run around cones picking up balls. The criteria you measure a football player is how does he play the game of football.
Quarterback Brett Favre of the Packers was not selected in the first round of the draft. And Bronco running back Terrell Davis wasn't picked until the 6th round of the draft.
He's done it again!
Those players are stars, and they prove that there's more to football than how big or how fast you are.
It's almost like getting married. I mean, you get a gut feeling, and then you do it, and you take a chance.
We're all a human, and we're going to miss. You know, the only thing you try to do is not miss big. All you hope is you don't miss big.
Get the inside information with game plans. When bringing a ball carrier to the ground, a player may not grab another player's face mask. If he does, it is a 15-yard face mask penalty.
Face mask.
Time now for more NFL replay.
Last week, Jets fans were all pumped up for a home game against the Falcons, and New York's defense was equally charged up. The Jets' running game was also in high gear, led by center Kevin Mawe, number 68. Mawe was pulling, meaning running upfield to block, and Curtis Martin followed him every step of the way. Martin rushed for 101 yards and again followed Mawe as he pulled to clear a path for a touchdown.
And the handoff to Martin running left, walks it in.
Quarterback Vinny Testaverde is 4-0 as a starter, and his 2 touchdown passes were more than enough for a big Jets victory.
Touchdown to Keyshawn Johnson.
Today, the Patriot missile crashes. Miami raises the roof. Eastern Conference #1. Bad New England for New England today. Bad intention.
Last week, the offensive units of the Patriots and Dolphins seemed to have no intention of scoring a touchdown. Three field goals by each team left the score tied after 4 quarters. In overtime, Miami drove downfield to set up the game-winning field goal by kicker Olindo Mare.
There is the kick. The field goal is up. It's good, and the Dolphins win. All right,
Miami. Fantastic job, every one of you. Now, how about Mr. Icewater? Lindo Mare.
In Denver, an historic field goal was kicked by the Broncos' Jason Elam. The NFL record for the longest field goal ever was set by the New Orleans Saints' Tom Dempsey in 1970. Last week, Elam tied Dempsey by kicking the ball through the goalpost from 63 yards away, the equivalent of almost 59 meters.
Oh, my. 63 yards. Move over, Tom Dempsey.
The victory over Jacksonville kept Denver undefeated. In the Central, Jacksonville and Pittsburgh battled for the top spot. While in the East, Miami's big kick keeps them in first place.
Once again, get the inside information with game plans. A football game may be played in any type of weather. This makes for some very cold and messy moments over the course of the season.
Enjoy the view.
You're tuned to Ray on Reef Radio. Just look out the window at that big blue sky. Makes you realize you're here for a good time, not a long time.
Cuánto tiempo, esperando y soñando. No me olvido del sabor, ni de ron, tabaco y caña. Cuánto tiempo, esperando y soñando.
The biggest and best dance hits of the year. Now Dance 98, out now.
Need a Pentium 2 processor?
One more reason people who fly for a living fly United.
Yeah, how'd you like your new surf then? Like me, men? Fresh with a big box.
With the money he saved on his car insurance from Norwich Union Direct, Tom treated Kate to a candlelit dinner. With the money she saved on her car insurance from Norwich Union Direct, Danny's mum bought him a personal stereo. With the money Mike saved through Norwich Union Direct, Serena bought herself this slinky new dress. But he still enjoys the benefit of excellent protection. For car insurance premiums that could put a smile on your face, call Norwich Union Direct now on 0800 888 999. That's 0800 888 999.
Go behind the scenes of American football with the NFL experience. Not many people get asked to sing on a hit record, but the Colts' Peyton Manning is used to special attention.
Hey, you gotta do hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Well, I've been yelling your name from a lookout mountain, tossing my pennies in a downtown fountain, making my wishes, I'm a-hoping they're counting, for love's sake.
I thought the first part of that was good. Yeah. Real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was hard work that earned Peyton all the attention he gets. He was one of the most celebrated college football athletes in American history. At the University of Tennessee, his leadership and toughness were legendary.
Manning looking in the end zone. Throws. Touchdown!
Nobody quit! Come on, y'all. Nobody quit!
In fact, he was one of the most popular athletes ever in the state of Tennessee.
At one point there, we were having like 3 out of every 10 new children, and not just guys. A lot of the girl babies were named Peyton.
He became a national celebrity and role model for his poise on and off the field.
I suppose I could bring my kids and let them hang around with you for a while, maybe rub off on them a little bit.
And last spring, the Indianapolis Colts made him the first pick in the NFL draft.
Present Peyton with his number 18 jersey. Welcome aboard.
Even though he's reached the NFL, nothing's changed for Peyton. He still practices and studies as hard as he did in college. Like any rookie quarterback, he will have tough times this season. But he's already shown the fans of the Indianapolis Colts a glimpse of a bright future.
Peyton Manning under center on 3rd down and 5. Drops the throw, the quick pass over the middle. Caught by Harris, he's gone! Peyton Manning's first throw, a 48-yard touchdown.
And no matter what the future holds, Peyton will always be a guy to finish what he started.
Okay, here we go.
Whatever it takes to win your love. Well, hire me an airplane, have it paint your name up in the sky above.
Yeah, obviously once the season starts, there's no time for something like this, and so I wanted to have the chance to do it now.
If it takes forever to get us together, honey, I'll do whatever it takes. Hey, hey, hey. That's perfect.
Let's take an up-close look at the global game of football in Worldview.
Green Bay Packers, American ball.
Last summer, the NFL was welcomed with open arms in Tokyo, Japan.
Go Packers! Go Packers! Got it back to pack. Go Packers!
In front of a worldwide audience, the Green Bay Packers and Kansas City Chiefs faced off in the American Bowl.
Hey, let's go. Let's win on 3 now. 1, 2, 3, win!
Start fast and finish strong. On 3, win. 1, 2, 3, win!
But it was more than just a game for these two teams. It was a week of discovering a whole new world. The residents of Tokyo entertained and educated their NFL friends.
I think they really understand the game of football. I think they appreciate the game of football. They're rabid fans. They really enjoy it. It's an awful lot of fun to come here.
Packers and Chiefs repaid the hospitality by offering clinics for Japanese coaches.
A 3-step throw is a quick throw. It's from the center, right here. 2, looking at the target. 3, throw. Throw, throw.
Go Chiefs!
Thousands of fans also proved their love for football by attending a fan day, where they got to see their heroes up close.
This is my second time here, and I know the fans are really excited about the game, and hopefully we can excite the fans a little bit.
Fans got really excited when they saw their countrymen in uniform, as 4 Japanese players practiced and played with the Chiefs and Packers.
We gotta be an army of one, man. Let's go!
But the American Bowl game was the highlight of the week.
Hey, guys, we got to get a touchdown, okay? We got to get a touchdown. Keep the drive alive.
You get a bad break in this game, you gotta fight your ass off and keep coming back. Don't give up on anything.
The Packers beat the Chiefs 27-24. But more important, it was a chance for the entire country of Japan to show their love of American football. Now, more game plan. After a touchdown, the scoring team may try for 1 or 2 extra points. Kicking the ball through the uprights is worth 1 point. Running or passing the ball into the end zone is worth 2 points. Now, Blast presents Soundtracks.
Can you believe they pay us to do this?
Steve Mariucci is happy being a coach in the NFL. And when wired for the 49ers game against the Jets, his intensity and passion was put on display.
It's supposed to be nervous drug, right? When I played, which wasn't much, I used to throw up before every game. Yeah, dry heaves.
Oh, my goodness.
Brutal. Let's go base. Let's go. Hawks 3, X and Y hook, Z shake. Come on, G. JJ. Nice play. Oh, baby. This is fun, Steve Young. We got to get to that quarterback, Dole. We got to get there. We got to get in his face, man. All right, let's go 90-0. 90, be good with the ball.
Inside handoff, Garrison Hurst breaks a tackle at the 10. Across the 20, down the sidelines, 30. Cuts it back to the 45, 50, still on his feet. 35-30, Garrison Hurst to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown to Garrison Hurst. 96-yard run from scrimmage.
You ever heard of a football player named Kendra Wecker?
She played quarterback, she played running back, wide receiver, she played everything. She was also the hiker.
She's the best I've ever seen.
When she gets that ball, she runs with it.
You got two choices. Play with her, play against her.
Be quick,
Someone once told her she plays like a girl.
So I said, thanks.
Never seen anything like it.
It's anybody's game.